Shalom to the elect of Israel, to the whole flock of Israel, you Hebrew Israelites, you so-called Negroes, Latinos, Native Americans, West Indians, and Haitians. Got to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashim Yahushua, the Most High, the Heavenly Father. His Hebrew name is Yahweh, not Yahweh, not Jehovah, not God, not Elohim, not Mosai, not Lord, not Yah, not Jah, not Ahaya, not Allah, not Abba, not Yahuwah, not Hashem, not Yahweh, Haveh, Vaveh. It's Yahweh. And his only begotten son name in the Hebrew is Yahweh Shah. Not Yahshua, not Yeshua, not Jesus Christos, not Jesus Christ, not Serapis Christos, not Yeshaya, not Yehoshua, not Yahusha, not Jesus Christos. It's Yahweh Shah. So we got to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashim Yahushua, Bahashim Rekah Kodash. Double honors to the apostles, elder bishop, and elders of great millstone who rule well, who
it's
teach
the men
well,
in my comments saying
who are
if
the
we
apostles,
focus on ourselves
who
in
are
our
the
20s.
apostles and elders of all of Israel, whether you can accept it or not. And a sincere salutation to all the Akim, believing this truth and pushing this truth throughout the four winds of the earth, the entire world, shedding light to the whole elect. Shalom to the Akwath who are listening and learning, you few sisters who are listening and learning. I'm Isaiah from Jeremiah Solano Camp, Prophet of Doom, coming at you on another lesson in truth, facts, faith, and edification. Another day of edification, Lord willing, this be edifying. I'm just going to say a few words, get a couple precepts, ain't going to make this too long. But I'm going to title this, You Women Will Soon Serve Us. You women will serve us soon. Respectfully and rejoicefully. And you gonna love it. Real soon, you so-called Negro, Latino, Native American, West Indian, and Haitian women will serve men. Beginning with the righteous men of the Heavenly Father, Yahweh, Bashim Yahushua, you will serve men righteously and rejoicefully. And you're going to rejoice in doing it. And you're going to love it. Listen to this. Now, I did a lesson I made a month or two ago on another chick. She said that women is the foundation. Women is the table. It's all about the woman. Well, there was a time the Lord had that energy in the earth. Jeremiah 31:22, the Lord said, He created a new thing when a woman shall come past a man. But now the Lord is rightfully setting you women back in place. And you will serve your husband righteously and rejoicefully. And you're going to love it.
It's the men in my comments saying if we focus on ourselves in our 20s, nobody's going to want us because we're going to be too old. The gag is we don't want y'all no more. That's the point of the video. That old school saying applied when y'all were providers, okay? We were taught at a young age to secure a family and a husband for stability only. Please don't think women...
She said that's old school. Well, we're going back to the old tradition. We're going back to the old customs of the ancient time. When the men was in authority as the Lord designed it to be. Let's run this back one more time.
It's the men in my comments saying if we focus on ourselves in our 20s, nobody's going to want us because we're going to be too old. The gag is we don't want y'all no more. That's the point of the video. That old school saying applied when y'all were providers, okay? We were taught at a young age to secure a family and a husband for stability only. Please don't think women's primary goal is to have a man and have a family. That is back in the day when you guys were head of household. However, now we are head of household. And to be honest, y'all not too fun to be around. Y'all not that cute or aesthetically pleasing. As women, we are the financial stability. That's why we're not too pressed on being with men right now and having kids. How would that benefit us? If anything, we're going to take on more responsibility in the household, and we also are going to have to take time off to bear children. So until y'all go back to being the providers, I guarantee you, y'all are not on our priority list. Until y'all able to take care of y'allselves and the family, leave us alone. Because we irritated.
It's cool. This is what the Lord said. Then she that is my enemy shall see it, and shame shall cover her. in Micah 7 and 10. But let me get this. This is Psalms 128. Hey, you women gonna serve the Lord as serving his men, because we're gonna serve the Lord. Hey, when you read in Deuteronomy 28, verse 46, verse 47, 48, the Lord said, because we didn't serve him with all joy and gladness, then we're gonna serve our enemies. Hey, you women. Hey, the men of Israel, all the men, starting with the 144,000, they're going to serve Yahweh B'Hashem Yahushua righteously and rejoicefully. And you're going to do the same to us. This is Psalms 128 in verse 3. Thy wife shall be as a fruitful vine by the sides of thine house. Thy children like olive plants round about thy table. Behold, that thus shall the man be blessed that feareth Yahweh B'Hashem Yahushua. So, first and foremost, under these 144,000 men, you women will serve righteously. Because the word woman and wife both mean the same thing, which is female servant. This is, you know what you was doing in the house? Psalms 68 and 12. Kings of armies did flee apace, and she that tarried at home divided the spoil. That's what you're going to do. You're going to do it righteously and rejoicefully. And you're going to love it. This is Ecclesiasticus. And this, I can get a lot of precepts on this, but I'm not. It's Ecclesiasticus 36 in verse 24. It reads, he that getteth a wife beginneth a possession, a help like unto himself, and a pillar of rest. That's what you're going to be in the kingdom. Righteously and rejoicefully, you will serve your husband, the man, and you're going to love it. He that getteth a wife beginneth a possession, a help like unto himself, and a pillar of rest. Where no hedge is, there the possession is spoiled. And that's what happened. The Lord did this. Turned the earth upside down and put the women over the men. Well, the Lord is setting order back in the earth. Because to tell you in 1 Corinthians 14, through the Lord, it's a verse 33, 1 Corinthians 14 and 33, the Heavenly Father, Yahweh, through his only begotten Son, is not the author of confusion. So in verse 4 to say, it reads, all things shall be done decently and in order. Because the Lord is setting the earth, turning things right side up with the Israelites. Where no hedge is, there the possession is spoiled. And you were spoiled because of the so-called white man. And he that have no wife will wander up and down mourning. Now, the point is said where no hedge is, right? It tell you in Mark, in the book of Mark, let's go here. This is Mark 3. You will serve us. You will serve us righteously and rejoicefully, and you're going to love it. Mark 3. Whether you like it or not, whether you know it or not, whether you acknowledge it or not, you so-called Negro, Latino, Native American, West Indian, Nation women, you will serve your man. Mark 3 and 27, it reads, dealing with, it said, where no hedge is, the possession is spoiled. This is why. Mark 3 and 27, no man can enter into a strong man's house and spoil his goods, except he will first bind the strong man, and then he will spoil his good. He will spoil his house. So, because of the so-called white man, which the Lord did it, because we sinned against the Lord, so the so-called white man spoiled our house. starting with our women and children. But the Lord is turning things right side up. And you will serve your man. Go back to it again. This is Psalms. Hey, these women, hey, boy, it's gonna be beautiful to see this. This is Psalms 128. I'm gonna start at 1. Blessed is everyone that feareth Yahweh, that walketh in his ways. For thou shalt eat the labor of thine hands. Happy shall thou be, and it shall be well with thee. Thy wife shall be as a fruitful vine. It's in the kingdom. By the sides of thine house. Thy children like olive plants round about thy table. Blessed that thus shall the man be blessed that feareth Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai. And then I thought about this one. This is Ecclesiasticus chapter 3 and verse Ecclesiasticus 3 and where is it? Hold on here. Verse 9. It reads, Ecclesiastes 3 and 8. Honor thy father. No. Ecclesiasticus, 3 and 9. For the blessing of the father establisheth the houses of children, but the curse of the mother rooteth out foundations. That's that Proverbs 14 and 1. Glory, it's a verse 11. I want to make the point. For the glory of a man is from the honor of his father, and a mother in dishonor is a reproach to the children. So the reason these little YNs is growing up out here, most of the time, I'm gonna say 80%, because they growing up without a father, man. But I know this dude that raised his kids. The mother and the father there. They both there. And they got 2 sons. And they both grew up as YNs, man. They both grew up as YNs. I don't know what happened. But I do know what happened. Because the Lord. Because the father got them Shiva Jatas. He's Benjamin. Old Benjamite. But he's that stand-up dude. You know, he used to put that belt to ass. You know, when they was growing up young. The mama respectful. You know, she ain't no bug-out demon out here in the world clubbing and partying. It's like, man. So that example don't always apply. But for the most part, I would say 70%. Most of the time, man, Jake growing up without the father, man. It's just the mother. But yeah, man. Glory is Ecclesiastes 3 and 11. For the glory of a man is from the honor of his father, and a mother in dishonor is a reproach to the children. Then I thought about this, which is Proverbs 14. But it's the father established the houses of children, man, not the mother. But anyway, Proverbs 14 and 1. It reads, every wise woman buildeth her house, but the foolish plucketh it down with her hands. So I'm going to play this again, and I'm gone.
It's the men in my comments saying if we focus on ourselves in our 20s, nobody's going to want us because we're going to be too old. The gag is we don't want y'all no more. That's the point of the video. That old school saying applied when y'all were providers, okay? We were taught at a young age to secure a family and a husband for stability only. Please don't think women's primary goal is to have a man and have a family. That is back in the day when you guys were head of household. However, now we are head of household. And to be honest, y'all not too fun to be around. Y'all not that cute or aesthetically pleasing. As women, we are the financial stability. That's why we're not too pressed on being with men right now and having kids. how would that benefit us? If anything, we're going to take on more responsibility in the household, and we also are going to have to take time off to bear children. So until y'all go back to being a providers, I guarantee you, y'all are not on our priority list. Until y'all able to take care of y'allselves and the family, leave us alone, because we irritated.
It's cool.
Let me get this. This is see, you know what this is? I got 2 precepts. 1 Samuel chapter 2 and 3. Hey, you women gonna pay for all that arrogant talking? 1 Samuel 2 and 3. Talk no more so exceedingly proudly. Let not arrogancy come out of your mouth. For the Lord is a God of knowledge, and by him actions are weighed. And then Ecclesiasticus back in Sirach 32 verse 11. Rise up betimes, and be not the last, but get thee home without delay. There take thy pastime, do what thy will, but sin not by proud speech. And for these things bless him that made thee, and have replenished thee with his good things. The Lord gave you, obviously you're doing good. Talking about women is the prize, and it's all about the woman. Okay, the Lord done gave you all this, and you talking trash like you the one that did it. Hey, the Lord gonna prove all you women wrong, man. All you women gonna be proved wrong, man. Real soon, all you women gonna get proved wrong, man. Hey, so Lord was edifying. We give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashim Yahushua, Bahashim Rekah Quadash. Double honors to the apostles, elder bishops, and elders of great millstone who rule well, who teach well, who are the apostles and elders of all of Israel, whether accepted or not. And a sincere salutation to all the occupant pushing this truth, believing this truth, and pushing this truth throughout the 4 winds of the earth, the entire world, shedding light to the whole select. Shalom to the Akwaz who are listening, learning. If your sister listening, throughout tuning in, may Yahweh Bashim Yahushua continue to bless you in your houses. May the blessing of election be upon your houses. Till next time, I say Shalom, Wa, Abba.